blessed good evening to one and all. We are doing a video of the airport once again. Looking down towards the road that will lead you back to the oil tanks here, the Barbados National Oil Company here. This road will lead you back down to oil stains, way up Pilgrim Road, Barbados, Parishland and Thornberry Hill, and back down to oil stains and back down to Bridgetown, via the south coast. Probably for the church that I'm on now. The oil tanks here with the trucks for Sal and Rudis go for their gas to take to their respective gas stations. So once again, I'm walking up towards the Grantley Adams Airport. Barbados is only port of entry right here. Now reach Charnock. This is Charnock. It's Christchurch now. Once again, I'm doing my evening walk to the airport. Around the Adams Airport. Behind here is the highway, the ABC highway. So this is known as the old airport road. This was the road everyone had to use to get to the airport long before there was any ABC highway. So this is Charnock, Christchurch, the old Charnock. Walking up towards the Grantley Adams Airport. And back down towards Coverley. All here is the highway, the ABC highway. So the ABC highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who wanted the highway to be built for motorists to have easy access to the airport and other industrial estates across the island, more so than having to use the South Coast Road, which should be leading you back up this side. So Tom Adams invented the highway in the 80s. But sadly, he did not live to see the highway completed. Tom Adams died in 1985. And the highway was completed by 1989. Then back down to Coverley and Charnock and Christchurch. Once again. All behind here is the highway. The house that was here got demolished now. The house that was here, the abandoned house, has been demolished. Mary's house has been demolished. So you can get a clear view of the highway now, ABC Highway, which was invented by the late Tom Adams. And this is Grantley Adams Industrial Estate, or the Seawell Industrial Estate. Straight ahead is the airport. So heading towards the airport. Again, this road here will lead you back to the highway. This is the road to the highway, the ABC Highway here. And straight ahead is to the airport. And this way is to the Seawell Industrial Estate. Back to where the old airport would have been, used to be. So you can see the highway from here, the Coverley Charnock section of the highway. From here, so this is the Seawell Industrial Estate, which is behind the airport, to where the old airport used to be, when it was the Seawell Airport, before it was changed to the Grantley Adams International Airport. Seawell is generating station for the Barbados Power Company Limited. Later on this evening, I will try to see if I can get to the runway and see if I can do some plane spotting. Hopefully I should be able to catch some planes coming in. Seawell Industrial Estate. Where the old airport was the Seawell Airport. before it was renamed the Grantley Adams International Airport. Seawell Industrial Estate over here at Seawell Church. You can see the light aeroplane club behind here where the runway is. Also, you can see this is where the old airport was when it was the Seawell Airport. The old airport used to be here. See the DHL plane parked on the tarmac, and you can see the old airport here, which was the Seawell Airport. The old airport is right here. The old airport here, which was the Seawell Airport. You can see the DHL plane parked on the tarmac as well. So the airport was on this side. You can see the Virgin Atlantic plane taking off. And you can see the new airport here, which moved to this site on the 6th of October 1976. So the DHL plane is parked on the tarmac. Airport site when it was the Seawell Airport. The Seawell Airport was on this site from 1938 to 1976. Virgin Atlantic airplane now landed. And the old airport here. With the Seawell. The airport moved to this location here on the 6th of October 1976. Around the same time that the Cubana Airlines came crashing down off the west coast in St. James when it killed all who were on board. The Cubana Airlines came crashing down at Paynes Bay, St. James on the 6th of October 1976, killing and maiming all who were on board that aircraft that day. You can see the British Airways and the TUI Airlines over here as well. Like I said, I was supposed to do plane spotting behind the airport later on this evening. I would like to. All DHL plane, and you can see the light airplane club, which is just at the back behind the Royal Barbados Police Force Training School. Now entering the churchyard of the St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church, which is situated at Charnox in Christchurch. Bartholomew's churchyard. Once again. St. Bartholomew's churchyard. This is the grave of Malcolm Marshall once again, a famous West Indian cricketer, Malcolm Denzel Marshall, aka Mako, born the 18th of April 1958 and died the 4th of November 1999. Malcolm Marshall was a West Indian cricketer. DHL plane here, parked on the tarmac, and TUI and the Virgin Atlantic and British Airways, and this is the airport, the Grantley Adams Airport. You can actually hear the organ playing in the church. Bartholomew's Anglican Church. Entrance to the church here. Church bell here. Bartholomew's Anglican Church. Yeah, China, Christchurch. We wrote for the bell. The organist is practicing in the church. Bartholomew's Vicarage. Bartholomew's Church. See the planes on the tarmac. See the airport runway. And this is the Seawell gas station here, which moved to this site in 2020. Seawell was opened here in 2020. Yeah. I got none. Seawell gas station here. know. This is the exit for the gas station here. Gas station here, Salt. Tom Adams roundabout, which is just outside the airport exit. The Tom Adams roundabout, just outside of the airport exit. And this way, the highway, the ABC highway. The highway starts here from Charnox. Church, but the airport exit all the way to the western side of the island, down University of the West Indies. It starts from here, Church, to the south, and would end at University of the West Indies at the airport campus to the western side of the island. So this is the highway here, the ABC highway. Pasture over here, Waterfield Village. Roundabout here, the Tom Adams roundabout. Just outside the airport exit. Pasture here of Waterfield Village, Church. Oh, the airport here, the Grantley Adams International Airport, which is our only port of entry by air. It can best be referred to as the GIA, or simply the Grantley Adams International Airport. Yeah. Waterfield Pasture over here. Waterfield Church. Grantley Adams Airport, which is our only port of entry right here. Our airport offers direct flights to destinations in the Eastern Caribbean, United States, United Kingdom, Central America, and Canada. The airport, Barbados flight here, and the control tower. Waterfield Pasture. The guy, Mr. Seawell, that has the rum factory and so on, also has a horse stable up in here in Waterfield. Christchurch. now taking off. Not sure which one that is, but one is now taking off. Or Hopefield Pasture, or Hopefield Village in Christchurch. So as I said before, I'm to the southern side of the island now. Christchurch is the southernmost parish of the airport. Some additional parking space for patrons of the Grantley Airport, like taxis and so on. And other hire car users can park the cars there. Straight up the road now, straight up the road will be leading you back into the parish of St. Philip. First of all, you can see the Barbados Concorde experience over here, where the Concorde plane is now housed. Straight up the road now will be leading you back into the parish of St. Philip with mangrove, curtains, or berry woods, and Samlar's Castle, and that area over there. Pubs, bar, and restaurant over here. So straight up here will be leading you back into the parish of St. Philip. This is the roundabout to take you into the airport. This is the airport entrance here. With this roundabout is. Some pubs here. So thank you guys for watching now. And do have a blessed evening. The Barbados Concorde experience here next door. Thanks for watching now and have a blessed evening.